Hey guys, this is Rakesh here and I'm from IT University, a free open online university for students and for professionals. Guys, we are covering lots of topics on big data and other technologies as well. I hope you have seen the previous playlists and the already playlists which are already there. This channel has predominantly recorded much of the content on big data, Spark, Hadoop administration, certification related stuff is also there for HDP and for Cloudera as well. I'm mostly focused on Spark content. In my previous playlist, I had explained about Spark Data API, which is Spark SQL, which actually requires you to have a setup of how structured data can be used in Spark instead of Hive and instead of other APIs like Pig and other stuff. So this was from Spark SQL. I have got many calls regarding Spark streaming and if I can demonstrate what Spark streaming is. So I'm doing nothing, but I'll be explaining you this particular whole page as in this playlist, and I'll go through most of the content and I'll will do coding as well, and we'll see what streaming is all about. So guys, I hope you know what streaming is about. So for that, what I can do is I can open my Twitter account. So the best example of streaming is that how you can see what is trending over here. So like I have a small Twitter account in which I have about I did 8 tweets and for some followings and uh, yeah that's it. But my main motive is to show you what actually streaming is. So if you can see the Irish 4 a day MAR arena on SNL Hindi Muhavre RSS for India. So this is what is trending right now. So we know that how they actually trend or how actually they work. So more and more people are actually talking about one particular hashtag. So that is one thing which is actually trending. So this is actually what a streaming is about. More than that, if you have seen how the WhatsApp or how other what would I say, how WhatsApp and what how other social media actually works. So streaming is a key role in driving factors. Also, most of our machine learning algorithms, which actually talk about how a small example could be how a financial market will behave in future depending upon today's trend. So these are the actually some small examples about what streaming is or what streaming how streaming can help in achieving certain things. So streaming is nothing but anything which comes to uh, which actually is a real-time based thing is actually streaming. So any data which is actually flowing on a real-time basis is actually streaming. Many banks used this streaming application to find if any fraudulent transaction has been taken place or is it taking place. So those type of activities. So streaming is very crucial when we talk about real-time scenarios. And Spark streaming is not actually the streaming. it we know that Spark is actually a micro batch processes. So it is the same. We design batches that we need data from this batch of time, from that batch of time, and from that batch of time. So that is how it works. Unlike Storm, which actually is a real time streaming, Spark streaming, we can say a near real time streaming. So if I'll say Spark streaming, it will not be the perfect real-time streaming, but we can manage to get a perfect, near about perfect real-time streaming. The best thing about Spark streaming is that it also works on RDDs. Beneath everything is an RDD, a single abstraction which has been used. So suppose you already have a project and you have a SQL database or Spark SQL sort of data which is available to you, so you can perform joins and other stuff, which I think would not be easily possible in Storm. So this is one-stop shop. Spark gives you everything. So that is the main advantage of Spark streaming. I never worked on Storm. I never worked on any other streaming application. I had worked on Spark streaming, but let me tell you, Spark streaming is actually one of the best streaming I had seen, and it's really very easy to set that up. I'll show you. So I'll give you a general introduction about an overview of what streaming is. So Spark streaming is nothing but an application through which what do we do is we get data from streaming application like Flume, Kafka. We can have a stream from a file-based system, Kinesis from AWS, Twitter-based streaming, and we can have our own reliable or unreliable receivers as well. So what we can do is we can send the database, send the data to HDFS. We can send the data to database or to dashboards or anything what we want. So what I want to say is streaming is being used and have been used and is actually one of the main target area of new organizations. So it has been divided into two parts. So whenever we get any data, any new input data stream, so there will be a Spark streaming which is here before a Spark engine, which actually will divide the data into a batches of input data. And then Spark engine actually processes each and every data in the same, and we call it as D stream. So Spark provides a high level abstraction called as D stream. I'll give you more and more about what D stream is, but that's it. I just wanted to show you what actually how the data actually works, or how the data actually passes through a streaming application. So there will be a stream in Spark streaming, and then there will be a Spark engine. Spark engine is nothing but Spark context engine which we will be running. So guys, just watch the next video in which I will have explain how to set that up if you haven't set Spark on your machine. So next video will help you to set up Spark on your Windows or on Mac, and then we will get started, right? So guys, I thank you all. Most of the examples I'll be working on Scala only. So do not feel that, oh, I don't know Scala, what do I do? It's very simple, and you can translate the code into Java, you can translate the code into Python and other stuff. So do not feel worried about I'll be writing some code on Scala. Guys, keep watching our channel and keep subscribing to this channel. Give your likes, your comments, your dislikes, anything which will help us to grow further, right? Thank you guys. Thank you very much.